Hello, chemistry students. In this video, I will be updating the requirements for this course in light of the coronavirus lockdown happening for our campus currently. Nothing has changed. The points and the assessments, the exams, quizzes, homework, all of those remain the same. The only difference is the deliveries. Obviously, we are going online at this point. And again, if you are wondering, the primary tool that we're using for our virtual labs and virtual classrooms is through Blackboard Collaborate. And again, I have posted that in Learning Plan 8. So if you wish to understand and become familiar in how to use Blackboard Collaborate, that tutorial is already up in Learning Plan 8. So the only difference going on forward, obviously, is the lectures and the labs are online, virtual, and also a lot of the assessments, in fact, all of the assessments will now be either performed or submitted through Blackboard. And I'm just going to show you an example so that you may become a little bit more familiar with this. So in Learning Plan 8, I have updated the lists of what it contains. As you can see, there's a lot of things in Learning Plan 8 right now. And if I access Learning Plan 8, and a lot of these things currently, FYI, it's obviously not visible to you yet until next week. So in Learning Plan 8, there's obviously the Blackboard Collaborate tutorial. There is also the agenda, and I have changed the agenda to reflect the changes for our class. And what is going to happen is, if you can look at the bottom portion of the agenda for Learning Plan 8, it tells you required, not Blackboard, I probably need to redo this, Blackboard assessments, and it tells you the window that it's open. So make sure that you pay attention to the window in which the actual assessments are open. So all of these assessments, homework 7, quiz 4, virtual stoichiometry lab, and exam 4 is going to be available from 3/25 through the 30th of March. And note that it ends at 11:59 p.m. FYI, if you're going to be performing all of these 4 things individually, since there's no longer a lot of group components, make sure that you give yourself a lot of time. Do not wait until 11 o'clock to try to do all 4 at once, because nothing good is going to happen out of that attempt. All right, so you need to submit homework 7, obviously. Take quiz 4. There's a questions on the virtual stoichiometry lab, and the big thing is the exam 4, which is 30 points. But if you scroll down, and eventually all of the things are going to be available to you as I promised before, what's going to happen is on the bottom, as you can see, exam 4, once it's available, you can click on this and take the exam. Obviously, you only have 1 attempt for that. All right. You have the stoichiometry lab. That is actually, you will actually find the link for the stoichiometry lab. You will access that, and you will then answer the questions on the actual post lab or whatever requirements would be on the lab. And then there's a Dropbox. So the answers to the lab gets immediately, in this case, submitted in the virtual stoichiometry lab Dropbox. Right? Homework 7. So now instead of writing your and physically giving your homework 7 to me, what's going to happen is there will actually be a Dropbox in which you can actually submit that homework. All right. There's also quizzes. Instead of it being held in class, is also now going to be held through Blackboard. Now, the good thing about all of those things that we normally have done in person, like the lab worksheets, the quizzes, the homework, which you have handed before to me, what happens is the homework, the lab, and the quiz is now available in an extended window. Okay, so it's going to be like, again, it's going to be available from Wednesday all the way through Monday. So you actually have a lot of time to complete your homework, put it in the Dropbox, complete your lab, answer the question and put it in the Dropbox, and take the quiz. Right? So instead of just one shot, 30 minutes at the beginning of class, you actually have 6 days now to actually take or submit any of this work. Additionally, I know for a fact that the quizzes is, I want to make sure that you get a lot of these points. The quizzes you can now attempt 3 times. And what happens is between all your 3 attempts, it's only going to record the highest score. So let's say you got 2 out of 3 the first time. If you scored 0 and 1 the second and third time, it's only going to count the 2 points. Okay? I hope this makes some sense for a lot of you. The other thing is your lab report have not changed. You will still be doing a group lab report, and you will still be picking from the lab experiments or even the virtual lab experiments that are in this learning plan all the way to learning plan 11, or I'm already off, I think, 12. All right, so a learning plan 7 all the way to learning plan 12. So again, please take opportunity of this. Again, all of this assessments you can do in the comfort of your own home. So please make sure that you avail yourself of these opportunities. Another thing I would like to tell you is the study sessions. Brandon has kindly set us up for good study sessions. So if you wish to attend the study sessions that Brandon will be running, it will also be run virtually using Blackboard Collaborate. And for us, he has set up a study session tab under student resources. So you can actually click on this, and what happens is if you access them further, during the times that you were supposed to meet, those sessions, as you guys can see, there's one set up for the 24th, for the 26th, the 31st, and the 2nd. So all of these things are obviously during the normal times that you would normally like take a study session. All right. So again, please make sure that you avail yourself of these study sessions. And again, in order for you to meet with Brandon virtually, or to meet with me virtually, or to attend the lectures virtually, or the labs for that matter, you do need to be able to use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. Okay. If you happen to have any questions about these new guidelines, please email me. All right, and I will try to answer you the best that I can.